Hello dear friends. I hope you and family are doing well. Let me welcome you to the exciting world of animals. Will you remember subscribing, please? The European green woodpecker is a large green woodpecker with a bright red crown and a black moustache. Males have a red center to the moustache stripe, which is absent in females. It is resident across much of Europe and the western Palearctic, but in Spain and Portugal it is replaced by the similar Iberian green woodpecker. The European green woodpecker spends much of its time feeding on ants on the ground and does not often drum on trees like other woodpecker species. It is a shy bird, but usually draws attention with its loud calls. A nest hole is excavated in a tree. 4 to 6 eggs are laid which hatch after 19 to 20 days. Both sexes are green above and pale yellowish green below, with yellow rump and red crown and nape. The moustachial stripe has a red center in the male, but is solid black in the female. The lores and around the white eye are black in both male and female, except in the Iberian race, in which it is dark gray, and males have only a lower black border to the moustache. Juveniles are spotty and streaked all over. The moustache is dark initially, though juvenile males can show some red feathers by early June or usually by July or August. Molt takes place between June and November, with the first flight feathers being lost around the time the young fledge. Juveniles molt quickly after fledging and gain their adult plumage between August and November. Although the European green woodpecker is shy and wary, it is usually its loud calls, known as yaffling, which first draw attention. It can be distinguished from the similar, but smaller, grey-headed woodpecker by its yellowish, not grey, underparts, and the black lores and facial mask. In Europe, its green upperparts and yellow rump can lead to confusion with the grey-headed woodpecker, or possibly the female golden oriole, though the latter is smaller and more slender with narrower wings and longer tail. The closely related, very similar Levailland's woodpecker occurs only in northwest Africa. The nesting hole is larger, but similar to those of the other woodpeckers. It may be a few feet above the ground or at the top of a tall tree. Oaks, beeches, willows and fruit trees are the preferred nest trees in Western and Central Europe, and aspens in the north. There is a single brood of 4 to 6 white eggs. After the last egg is laid, they are incubated for 19 to 20 days by both parents taking shifts of between 1.5 and 2.5 hours. The chicks are naked and altricial at hatching and fledge after 21 to 24 days. The main food of the European green woodpecker is ants of the genera Lasius and Formica, for which it spends much of its time foraging on the ground, though other insects and small reptiles are also taken occasionally. The bird's distinctive, elongated, cylindrical droppings often consist entirely of ant remains. At ant nests, it probes into the ground and licks up adult ants and their larvae. They have tongues that wrap to the back of their head. Green woodpeckers will often forage in short grazed or mown permanent grasslands where the availability of ant nests is high. That was a cool journey. Thank you for your interest in wildlife. See you pretty soon. Take care and be safe.